is two things. First of all, it's early. I wasn't planning on doing this for another week. And number two, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. I've been having issues with my PlayStation, so this is more or less a test to see if it worked, because my hard drive in my PlayStation 4 crashed on Sunday, I think, and I spent all day Monday and all day Tuesday trying to rebuild, trying to fix it, but sadly the hard drive is gone. So I had to borrow a hard drive from a computer to put in it, and temporarily until I can buy a new hard drive for my PlayStation. PlayStation 4's minimum requirement requires at least 160 gig hard drive. So if your hard drive crashes, that's something to think about, to have a spare at least 160 unless you have a spare hard drive. And if it starts acting up, chances are it's the thingy. First of all, we're going to go into, and these are saved because, as I've said in numerous ones, these are saved in the cloud or on the PlayStation Network online storage, which you get if you have a Plus account. But next month they're upgrading them, and they're changing them. They're making them different. So mine will become the PlayStation Plus Essentials, and I forget, the other one will be called like the PlayStation, I forget what it's called. The Plus will be called the Plus Plus, I think, or something. I forget. But here's one of the things we added was the water. I finished the fountains off. I finished both of them off. I added these holes. I added two because I like the symmetry of it. Let's see. What else did I add? I don't remember if I showed this, but I added this roof. I made this look like smokestack, so it looks cooler instead of, just one smokestack. Even if the other two are dummies, it doesn't matter. I am thinking about adding maybe a fourth one. But I really can't move it, so if I made a fourth one, it would be just to make it look cooler. I'm not sure whether to add it forward or backwards, just so that it looks cool, like because I'm a big fan of the Titanic, so it's for that reason. I think I showed this. This was my old roof, and then I moved it up here. I'm leaving these open until I figure out what I'm going to do down there. We must be in the back. Yeah. But now we're going to go see the new stuff that I just done. I know that I couldn't reach it the other day, but I kind of went, I don't know if I went a little crazy or not, but I took out one of the other ones, like I said, although I think it was still here. Wow, the grass is still here. This right here is one of the new underground entrances I made. See, it's all filled with water. Now this one entrance comes into this little area here, which I now completely filled it with water. And I added some fish, well, a couple anyway. I added a couple of fish and a couple of dolphin. I think the dolphins found their way out, I'm not sure. The fish, on the other hand, only found their way down there. It just shows you how smart dolphins are. See, and this right here is this is the tunnel that's has always been here. See, this is where I closed it off. And if you look over here where it was, over here it's closed off too. It's closed off. So I only have this tunnel and the one we came in on. And then this, I don't know if I showed this or not, but this comes straight here and goes straight underneath the fountains. So the fountains now connect. And then this connects to the fountain on that side. This is the middle fountain, and that's the other fountain on the other side. Then when you come down here, this, you keep coming up in here, and this is that pool I made. Okay, so there's that. And then I opened this up so I can have access to it, but I filled this entire thing with water. This is that chamber. This goes to the outside, this goes to the pool. As you can just see the height, this is lower, and this can't go any lower because if it did, it wouldn't have been able to make contact with the ocean like it did. I mean, I actually lucked out. I think I had to clean out this one level to make it to where it's level here. But as you can see, it's, you don't want it really deep. So there's that. And also, I don't know whether I'm actually going to be able to do a Minecraft tomorrow. I got things I got to do. So, but here's one of the things I did. I turned this into glass. That right there actually is where the water is, because we're one below it. So this opens up, water flows out of that other glass, because there's a glass here and then there's a glass over there. You can't tell. It looks really cool like that. And then here's one of the new tunnels. I think I already showed this tunnel. They are complete. And then I turned on the water, which was what it was meant to be. The only other thing I'm thinking about doing is, if you look at this is a lot more square. I kind of really, what's the word I'm looking for? Why can't I go in? Why won't it let me in? Oh, finally. Thought I was going to have to go in the other way. And this is the other tunnel that I made. And then this right here with the lights, this is where the other tunnel passes under this tunnel. So if we move all this away, then this is where the water is. I'm thinking about, adding water in this tunnel, just to fill this tunnel up with water and make it to where this tunnel looks like it's going. I probably won't fill the whole tunnel. Probably just put water along the bottom, so it's just so it looks like it's going slowly to down that way. And that's all there is to this. So I don't know whether I'll have time to do this later. I don't know if I'm going to do the other one or not. So I decided I'll do this one as a test. That was the things I was going to show last week. but it got um, it didn't save or something. It's having issues, so I had to redo it all. But that's what that looks like now. Okay, so save and quit. On to World 2. So this update is a week early, but you know, I, I'm not sure whether or not I wanted to wait, and I don't know how much I'm going to be working on it in the next week or so. So I figured I did it just now, and I'll get it over with now. So first I forgot to put those on. Wow. I raised the roof on these two buildings here, giving them a second floor. So these now have a, wow, that's not gonna work. It's gonna have to go up one more. Yeah, it's gonna have to go up one more. We'll do that later. I don't know if we'll do that now or not. But you'll notice these little bricks in certain key areas. So basically, this is what I still got to finish putting in a slightly better pair of stairs. Let me see, where the frick are they? How do you get into? Let me see. Go there, there. Okay. Okay, these are cobblestone, so here they are. Cobblestone steps. What you do is you put those steps on, and then you put these steps here, and it really adds to the steps. See how much cooler that is? A little smaller. Oops. Oops again. Touchy little fucker, ain't it? It's not over far enough. There's something not catching right. Maybe I'll just go like this, so that you walk up, you consolidate, and then you go up. I don't know, maybe I'll have to spread them further apart. Maybe they're not as far apart like I thought. Okay, let's see here. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add one more to this side, because this goes over like right there in line with the thing, and then that doesn't. So yeah, we're gonna have to add one more to this side. Ah, see how much better? Wow, that ain't gonna work either. Okay, now we'll do that all over again. Okay, wow, now it passes it. Huh. There we go. There. And this one right here has got to go up. See, if you'll notice, the roof goes right along here. It's supposed to go one above that. And apparently it doesn't. And it's raining again. Let's see. Another couple of things I did, I increased it. Wow. I let some water out of there, so it's pouring into here, and then I agreed, and then this used to be a walkway, and now I increased all of them because I realized I made a boo-boo. These were all, wow, I forgot to do that too, so 2 boo-boos. Because see, these are all 4, and then when I was looking at it the other day, I forgot to put one here, and then I forgot to put a 4th one there, and a 4th one there, and a 4th one there, so I had to move all these and make the 4s. Now they're even. Now all of them are 4. And the water's here because there's even though that they don't use a similar system than this, they only have 2 lines, sometimes 1. The villagers do, but I have 4, and then they have water separating. They have water separating them. That looks cool. So that gives the water that's in there a purpose. So it's watering the plants constantly. I also took the door off of here, and yes, there's a reason for that. And we come upstairs, you will see that reason. We have villagers. I spawned some villagers. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys stop moving so I can count you. I'm gonna slap you around. So I got 4 villagers in this house. Oh, 5. So I got 5 villagers in this house. And I had more, but they kept fighting over beds. And there's 4 in this house, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5. No, there's 6. So we have to see if you look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 beds. So there. So this is a couple of new things. Usually they're out, but I don't know what they're doing yet. They haven't. I guess they haven't figured out what they're supposed to be doing. Oops. Gotta be careful which button you press. I get used to pushing other buttons. So there's villagers in both of those 2 buildings. I'm thinking about once I get these ones finished, I'm thinking about spawning villagers in these ones. So what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna end up having to go like this. I don't know whether this will make any difference or not. It may not, but it will make a big difference to the outside. Whoops. Let me see. We'll kill those for a minute. I don't know if I really need to do the other. I'm just debating. But there's a reason for this madness. And this is it. I have this design so that the windows are like right below this. And how can I have these if the windows aren't right below? But those are outside. They basically protect the. I mean, it does rain in this game quite a bit. Oops, wrong switch. So this is why they have to be where they are. You can just see the difference. Oops, I forgot that one. See? So I had to raise these two buildings up to give them a thingy. I'm still working on this one. So it's a work in progress. I just barely built the upper floor. We can probably leave the ceiling where it is unless I go up there and knock it hollow, but I don't know if I want to do that. But that's, I don't know exactly where the stairs are going to be. This is just an estimate of the middle. I'll work on it a little harder because, you know, this building's only got 2 doors. So it might end up being the other ones. One of the other things I did is I went and I dug these out. You can see that all 4 of them, all 6 of them that are there are now exposed. Actually 8. But they're all exposed now to whatever this is. And then this is kind of a smoke channel. I suppose I could have it with 1, but you know, there's 2 sides, so it makes sense to have 2. I was thinking about putting a campfire or something in there so that it looks like there's smoke coming out, just, you know, to make it look cool, make it look neat. They both are about the same. And let's see here. So I went and I also went and did this. There was a walkway here. I took that walkway out and put in some more plants. So now instead of just 5, I have 6. I'm thinking that this is one. I might take this walkway out and put in another set of plants here. I just don't, it's just gonna be a pain in the butt, so I'm probably gonna, because I'm gonna have to take out, I might have to take out this wall and redo it to make it even, because let's see, how many rows is this? 1, 2, oh, it's 4. So not counting that one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, just barely. One, 2, 3, 4. So what I'll probably do with this is make this water above here. And then I might take this out and make it into a water one too. So that's one of the reasons why I think I need to move it over, and maybe I'll add it to maybe make this water come out and look like it's feeding it. Because look, I made this little fountain in here, making it look like there's water coming in here all the time and filling this up. I don't know if I ever showed that in any of the other videos or not. This is how I count things to make sure I counted right, so I don't get confused. Sometimes I'm thinking about 50 different things at once and I get confused. So there's that. I left these doors open just because because there's no zombies or anything. Guess I could leave one door open. Oops. Well. The trick to these doors, see, this is the doorknob. It doesn't look like a doorknob, but it is a doorknob. Whoops. And you have to put your whoops, like right there sometimes. It's not gonna go back. These are like impossible to place. Properly. Oh crap. Oh well. I'll just take that door off. It's not a big deal. Let's see here. Nope. So that's what you have to do if you want the door to get there. You have to put a door here and then a door there. So there you go. I like this why I do glass. And nothing else has really changed. Oh, and I took the doors out here and put in a line all the way up, except for to this level here. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything more newer than that. And the villagers really haven't gone very far, so I mean they go outside the building and goof off, but I don't know if they've explored their new surroundings or not. I had to put that there because there was a townsperson that kept coming in here. And I don't want them in here. I don't want them in. I don't know if I want them in there or not, but right now I don't know that I want them in there, so I kind of blocked that off. This is still under construction, so there's no door. So around now is probably when I'd be going to sleep. And the reason why there's no stairs for this is because this is an outside building. So you have the downstairs there, and then you come up these stairs here, and here's the upstairs. Interesting, isn't it? Wonder what would happen if I opened this one and I opened that one. That looks cool. Let's see. Maybe not that one. Okay, I like symmetry. I like symmetry. So what we'll do then is we'll open that one and that one. And that one. Oops. Oops. There. I don't know if this is cool or not, but there, the water's now flowing into this, which is a big old storage area. You know, it's funny, you can open these up. Oops. And it's full of water. But you go out the door, the water doesn't follow you out the doors for some reason. I think the door builds some sort of a threshold or some stuff. But the rest of the buildings are pretty much the same. There's no difference. So I figured that these two buildings right here don't have, neither one of them has access to the, so you can't get into them from this floor anymore anyway, so. But on the off chance, I am thinking about, because there already is a tunnel. I don't need to build a tunnel, but I'm thinking maybe putting in a above the ground, making it go down here and then into the building. I don't know if it is. It would probably, if I did, it will wipe this out. It'll wipe this out on both sides. Wow, that's different. It must be because, no, that one's taller. That's what it is. That one's taller. That one's shorter. Actually, so if you like seeing videos about Minecraft, definitely leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment saying that you like the Minecraft videos, and if I get 2 or 3 people that like them or want to watch them, then at least then I'll do more. But for now, they're at the very maximum, right, at the very minimum right now. Well, I'm not exactly sure how exactly, but they'll be like every 2 weeks maybe, and then every month. I'm not sure whether I want to do one every 2 weeks or every month. So, but you know, if I get enough people that like it, maybe I'll increase it. And I'm thinking about increasing this to be the same size as this. But this castle, with a few modifications, because it used to have a side, kind of like a bellow thing on the side, kind of like, I'm not going to do it to that, but it kind of was like this, built up on the side, but underneath the windows and around them, and up to about here, kind of made it into like a bay window type thing. That's the only couple of modifications that I did to this. Other than that, most of it is still the same. There was an upper floor, but it didn't have beds in it, and it had an access to the roof, which I took out. Mainly because it keeps raining. Plus, there was nothing up there. I didn't see the need to keep, that up there. And then something else I'm playing with, I opened up every other square in this greenhouse only. I might do it to this side, just to this greenhouse though. I'm definitely not going to do it to these because these have light. But that's just so that, water can get it when it rains, and the water can get in here. That's about it. I think that's everything that I've added. The beds up there were already added, except for that I put a floor there so the villagers couldn't come up here, but I guess it doesn't matter now, because if I take these out, I gotta put the stairs back. And oh yeah, and there's a basement too. I took the basement out. I didn't take it out, but it's see, it's down there. It's so that they can't play down there. So that's well, there's one of the villagers going out and playing. I couldn't get these just right, so I left them like that, unless I forgot to put it on there. Maybe I forgot to put it on there. Either that or I didn't. I did put it on there, but then I put those other things over the top. So that's probably what I did. I don't know whether I want it like that or not, so we'll just take this off for now. Oh, I didn't make the other one like that, so that's gonna irritate me. And as I said in the video when I first introduced these are both the same number of floors. They may not be, they may not be even. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. It's hard to say. I can't eyeball it. It might be a little taller. And that's because it's up a little higher. But when I get more buildings built, then I'll try to get more villagers and stuff. And then see what happens. Because I spawned more in here, but they didn't get along. See, all they do is look outside the building. That's not very fun. But these are the only two buildings right now that have beds in it, except for that one. None of the other buildings have beds in them. See, it's raining again. And I don't open these up because I don't want the bees out. It rains a lot anyway. They're actually better off. And this, I'm still working on this. It's gonna be just like over there. See, these buildings are one's up a little higher, one's down a little higher. So there we go. So So we'll see for Minecraft. We'll see you in about 2 weeks. There may not be a Red Dead video tomorrow unless it's after I get back, but this is the official Minecraft video for tomorrow. Well, actually, it is tomorrow. It's Friday. It's just 2 o'clock in the a.m. instead of 2 o'clock in the p.m. So this is what the buildings look like now. I added the villagers and made some modifications and stuff. And wow. So hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you either in 2 weeks. If there isn't one in 2 weeks, there will be one in a month. So see you then, and if not, well, maybe I'll see you later if you want to watch the Red Dead video that I might make. And there will probably be a Fallout 76 video on Saturday. I have some interesting things going on in Fallout 76, so there will be a video tomorrow. I mean on Saturday. I mean it's technically it's Friday, but a lot of people are still asleep. So we'll see all those tomorrow, and see you in the next videos. And I don't have a clever outro because I haven't made one. I don't have the computer necessary to do it. I have a laptop, but the hard drive is in here making my PlayStation work. So long, and see you in the next videos.